This happened when the baby came. She had a baby and she tried to leave. What he did? Drove like a fuckwit, because that was something he was good at too. When he was cranky, he'd just drive like a dickhead up the road and try to crash his car while they were in the car. Going care factor 0. The narcissistic mother did the same thing. She's crashed her car too in a temper tantrum throwing here because the father, when she had drove off, because father wouldn't go back. So she crashed a car while she was pregnant. Then he had to go back. Same happened to the child, to the girl. Tried to leave him. Drove around like a fuckwit. Took her to a park. She had a kitten. She just got a kitten. What did he do? Put the kitten under the back wheel. Threatened to run it over. You leave me, I'm going to kill your cat. This woman's got out the car, tried to run. He's tried to run her over. Like, she's 8 months pregnant. He's trying to run her down. Yep. Great guy. Anyway, went to the hospital, had the baby. The hospital was on alert. Like I said, this guy was known for the abuse that he was doing. The hospital had staff watch out for him. They had the mother of the child, or the mother of the young girl in there, had the security looking out for her so this young man didn't hassle her. This guy made this girl's life miserable. Now, this guy ended up with custody of this child because of the bullshit him and his family spoke of this girl. We'll talk about courts too, because that's another joke you want to deal with. No, you don't want to deal with a court. Anyway, he's had custody of this little girl, and court-ordered visits were supposed to be initiated, and every time he'd go, he'd try to be flirty, and because his flirting wouldn't work and she didn't want him back, didn't want to deal with that behaviour anymore, he'd start withholding visits. He'd start saying horrible stuff about everybody and try to implant on the child how people used to hurt her. Yeah, your grandmother used to beat you up. Do you remember that? Oh, your uncle used to chase you down the driveway trying to hit you with a bat. Do you remember that? No memories, but they're implanting them. See, narcissistic parents, they don't care. And the signs are there, you just need to be aware. You need to be aware and look out for them. Because if they're withholding you from seeing your family, that's a red flag. If they're telling you that you're wearing the wrong thing, or you've got too much makeup on, or who you're talking to, they're red flags. If you meet the narcissistic parents, well, you probably don't know they're narcissistic at the time, but if you meet the parents and they just seem judgmental, maybe that's the word to use, or criticise things quite often, that's your narcissist. Same with the mother's side. It works on both sides. There's no women that just do it, or men that just do it, or it's just the mother that does it. No, it's just the father that does it. No, there are grandparents that do it too, or know it's happening and do nothing. Meanwhile, these children are trapped. They're trapped and alone, no support.